All right, welcome to the Dallas International Film Festival, and it's the 10th Dallas International Film Festival. How excited are you to be here?
Very excited. We shot our film, Occupy Texas, here in Dallas. So for us to have our world premiere here at the 10th Annual Festival is really important. We're so excited.
And going into that story, it's a very unique story.
Right, so Occupy Texas is about Bo Baker, who's really involved in the Occupy Wall Street movement in New York. He's originally from here, but he spent a big chunk of his life in that movement, dedicated to that, and then one day that's just over, and he's kind of left on the streets with these other occupiers. And we start the film with Bo sleeping on the street under a loading dock with his uncle, who comes and finds him and says, "You need to go home. Your parents died in a car accident. You need to take care of your 12 and 17-year-old sisters." So we take this guy out of that leftover of that movement. He's got a mohawk, he looks kind of crazy, big beard, and we plunk him down in the middle of Dallas, put him in the carpool lane, picking his sisters up from school and trying to do the family thing, and ultimately learning about himself over this journey that he sort of redeems his values, takes ownership of the choices of not only for himself, but also his sisters.
What drew you to this story?
When I read the script, Gene Gallerano wrote, who's originally from Dallas. I'd been looking for a project to direct at that time, and I'd been reading a bunch of scripts. And when he gave me this script, I was sitting home reading it on my couch. I was reading it, and I was laughing out loud, which is very rare for me with scripts that I read. It really spoke to the quality of it, how though we have this circumstance coming from the tragedy of his parents, it's very unique the way the characters look at it, and ultimately the way Gene Gallerano, the writer, looks at it. So I was really drawn to that. I hadn't been to Dallas before I came here with Gene and we started to scout and put the film together here. And I was really, really pleased with the level of talent behind the camera and in front of the camera. I think that for us to make this film anywhere else wouldn't have been possible. The support that we had from the community of Dallas was extraordinary. I mean, people and families opening up their homes for us to shoot in. We shot at St. John's School. We were there for over a 2-week period of time at the Children's Aquarium, at Valley View Mall. I mean, we had really prime locations that the community rallied and made available for us. And you just don't find that so readily accessible and such support other places. And Dallas was huge for us. And the film, and it shows on screen. If you look at what's going on in film, independent film and television, I keep being drawn back to projects that are coming out of Texas. Whatever it is, whatever the magic in the air that's sort of in the water here and adding to it, there's some really amazing filmmakers coming out of it. Obviously we know that with Austin, and Austin really built itself on independent filmmakers. But it's sort of saturated itself a little bit right now, and I see that sort of spillover over the last few years coming to Dallas, and the filmmakers that are coming out of here, the crew that you have here is at an extraordinary high level. So I think it's only going to get better and only going to grow more.